Hello, church family. Welcome to my apartment. You can see parts of it. My fridge is covered with magnets from all the various trips and traveling adventures we've gone on over the years. I hope you're doing well. I was told to keep this at 3 minutes, so I'll do my best to do that. But I want to actually bring you a passage from James. I don't know how many of you watched my youth message last week. I actually just recorded a youth video for my youth students that I'm going to use the same passages with them because I'm hoping it will encourage you too. And I hope that you'll be blessed during this time because I found it very encouraging to me to put my mind back in the right space. So this is going to come from the book of James. It's going to come in chapter 4, starting in verse 13 and go to verse 17. I'm going to go ahead and read that now. If you want to follow along, pause the video, do whatever you have to do, and the words will be on the screen. Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow, we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business and make money. Why? You don't even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while, then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogant schemes. All such boasting is evil. If anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them. So I wanted to spend time talking about this to encourage you and just to say this. Many of us had plans, right? Many of us had plans. January, February, this started looking dicey. We just started not knowing what was going to happen. We started not knowing what was going to take place with our time, with our plans, with our vacations, family trips, any family plans, visiting people. And we now know that those plans were not meant to be. If you're anything like what Arian and I are going through right now, we're really struggling. We're feeling that itch of we just want to get out. We want to go see people. We want to do something. But we want to respect and obey our government's wishes. I'm assuming most of you are following the news about everything going on with the coronavirus, and it's really bad in Detroit. We certainly should be lifting them up in prayer. But what I want to encourage you is that if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. That's verse 15. And what I really think is happening right now is that we had plans for this coming semester time, springtime, late winter. For instance, Arian was literally looking forward to celebrating my graduation that's coming up in May. And that's not going to happen anymore. Many of you are just busy all the time. And some of you might not be as busy. But in a lot of ways, this is a great opportunity for us to slow down and just reset on our lives, to really just rest in this moment. In a sense, many of us have been given a sabbatical. For some of you, though, I know that comes with a lot of job concerns, financial concerns. There's stress built into not being able to work and go out and do things. But what God is doing right now is because God's doing this because it's for our best. I use this analogy with the students. When I use my phone, many of us it's a human tendency from part of our brokenness to take things that are ours and grip it with everything that we have. When what we should do is hold it with an open hand. Because this isn't mine. And if at any moment I needed to give it up to sell it for whatever I needed to, or loan it to someone, or give it to someone who had greater need, well, this isn't my phone. This is a phone that God has chosen to bless me with, that He has chosen to give me so that I may bless others with it. I've been trying to reach out to many of the students and parents. I'm making calls and rounds. So if you haven't heard from me yet, as far as youth parents, I'll be calling you. I know many of you have been receiving calls from the elders and leadership. We are doing now the best we can with the time we've been given, all of us. But this is the time God wants us to have. Time to slow down, time to stay home, time to rest. Basically, think of a giant reset button being set on our lives. Some of you in life hasn't changed at all. Ariane actually still goes to work. She's considered essential for a food pantry that she helps run. Some of you are at home all the time now. And you might be stir crazy and want to pull your hair out. But this is the will of the Lord. And we need to hold all of our plans with open hands. And remember that we do not want to boast in our arrogant schemes and our plans that we think we're better than God and we're ahead of God and that we should be able to do what we want. We should instead take what God has given us, see it as a gift as best we can, and move forward. That's my encouragement to you guys. It's an attitude shift. We really want to be frustrated. We want to be bitter and angry. Try not to be. Do your best to stay focused. Do your best to keep your eyes on Jesus during this time. And remember that this is a gift from God, even if it doesn't feel like it, because everything that is evil, God will always intend to make good out of it. I'll be praying for you guys, and I hope you're doing well. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the link on the upper left-hand side of your screen so you can see all of our videos when they come out. Or you can watch last Sunday's sermon by clicking the video link on the bottom left of your screen. From all of us at Sylvester Community Church, thank you and God bless.